Yoo-hoo. I'm so glad you're all here. This meetup has been my labor of love. Somebody just asked me why I do this. And I didn't even write this down. This whole thing started to educate me on AI. And I got to be able to go and ask all the AI people I know to speak so I could learn. And that's pretty much why I started it. And I get to bring in people like Noopur, who's going to do demos, and then everybody else here gets to learn something. So now I'm going to go back to my script. Welcome, everyone, to the Marketing, Automation, and AI Meetup. I'm so glad you're here tonight. I'm not good off the cuff, so I got to read this. I'm Sharon DeCaro, your organizer and host since June 2023. When I started this group, it was just wanting to learn, blah, blah, blah. Fast forward tonight, I think we've gone over to 2,100 members. That's where we're at right now. It blows me away, but it's exciting. I also want you to know that I'm the one who personally chooses and invites the speakers because I do this to educate and inform everyone. And now our 2026 speaker lineup is filling up fast. And I'm curating, trying to get trending and good topics so everybody learns. I'm also looking for sponsors, so your company name will be in front of founders, consultants, and executives right here in the room and across live stream. And if that's you, let's talk after the event, or better yet, connect with me on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is where I live. It's my social media drug of choice, I should say. And let's see what else. LinkedIn is my home base. I'm a LinkedIn brand consultant. So what I do is I help you upgrade your banner, your messaging, your header. I did it for him just recently. I've done it for him. And then I write LinkedIn posts. I do ghostwriting because a lot of people cannot or do that, or they just don't have the time. And you get leads, you get sales from it. So hit me up if you're interested. Connect with me on LinkedIn. I'd love to help you because, you know, that's what I do. At the end of tonight's presentation, wrong paragraph, sorry. Okay, another quick ask I have is if you find value in tonight and you want to post on LinkedIn, please tag me so I know that we're doing a good job, okay? And if you have any questions or suggestions, I'm all ears. So now with tonight's flow, we go from 6:30 to 7, it's networking, and then from 7 to about 7:50 is the presentation, sprinkled in with Q&A. We have to stop at 8:30 sharp. We have to be out of this room. If you parked in the building, we provide discounted vouchers for $8. Come and see me afterwards. They're right here. And what I want to say is a huge, huge thank you to our sponsor, Capital Factory. Give them a hand. They give us this room for free. And they do live stream, which doesn't, I don't know if it's working yet. We do live stream, and that's it. So I want to say a huge thank you to also Eli Springer. He's our liaison and our coordinator. He's over here somewhere. What else? Okay, so now we're going to talk about tonight's speaker. I met Noopur maybe about 6 months or 8 months ago. I've seen her around. She's a brilliant woman. She's a rock star. She's the founder and CEO of Sparkstorm AI, and tonight she'll show you how to create stunning, high-converting websites and landing pages in minutes using Lovable and Gamma. In this interactive session, you'll learn how AI-driven tools are transforming design workflows from ideation to deployment and how you can launch fast without compromising quality. Whether you're building your first site or optimizing for conversions, you'll walk away with actionable strategies to elevate your online presence using AI. So without further ado, let's welcome Noopur Gupta. Woo! Thank you.
Thanks, Sharon, for the wonderful intro. Good evening, everyone. Just 1 second. I'm going to stop my slides. Awesome. All right. My name is Noopur Gupta. I think Sharon just said. I'm a startup founder. I have two startups. One is Sparkstrom AI. We do intelligence as a service, and another one is MediWallet AI. I am building a healthcare app, which is a personal health passport. And my day job is I'm a conversational AI architect. I build voice bots and chat bots for enterprise customers. I'm a technical director at Us and Women in Technology. It's a nonprofit organization. And I'm learning to speak here tonight with all of you. I want to become a professional speaker. That was my goal this year. I have been done a lot of speaking this year. So I'm grateful that you all are here tonight. And I will be showing you all how to build websites. Before that, a pop quiz. Do you guys know the name of these two ladies on the screen? What are the names? Come on. What are the names of these two on the screen? Sharon and Noopur, good. So you guys now know if you have any questions, who to ask, Sharon and Noopur. Cool. Anyone remembers him? Which movie? Matrix. What's his name? Morpheus, right. Anyone remembers the famous dialogue which Morpheus says in the movie? Okay, so I want you all to extend your arms out and imagine exactly like Morpheus. You have a red pill in your right hand and blue pill in your left hand. Okay, and just listen carefully what I say. If you take the blue pill, the story ends, and you can wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe in. But if you take the red pill, you stay in the wonderland, and I'll take you how deep the rabbit hole goes. So which pill you're gonna pick? The red pill. Okay, cool. Okay, so I think, did I put you all to sleep because you guys didn't choose the right pill? Okay, I am known to put people to sleep, so that's why I just wanted to make sure y'all are up and running. I started my startup last year, and I think the very first thing you do when you build a startup is you have to have your own website. I started with Framer, where you find all the fancy templates, and then you go and you import that Framer template into your hosting solution, hosting provider. I spent hours and hours finding the right template. Then I found a team offshore. They are going to host my website on WordPress. And what happened, one day I woke up, the database was deleted. Okay, then we spent some time bringing the website up, and it will happen over and over again. And another thing I noticed when I was building the website on Framer, we found this template, but if you notice, this template has a chatbot word in purple. So I thought I can just give the template to the developers, and they can change the name, the wording of chatbot. Turns out it's an image. So the templates don't work, because the template you spend hours finding may not work for your business or for your use case. So what happened is I found out about another tool called Wix. Have you all heard about Wix? Right? Any horror stories? Okay, what's your horror story?
Oh, it's just not easy to use the interface.
A lot of
That makes sense on other platforms. It doesn't work that way there, and you're like, wait, this isn't a simple just move it.
So my horror story is, if you can see on the screen, I'm gonna try to zoom it a little bit more. Let me see. So basically, there are two web parts. If you see in the picture, pictures are same. I updated the name of the lady in purple to Noopur Gupta. But if you look at the second image, the name is still Payton. Same thing, the woman in orange sweater, I changed that name to Shlok Gupta. But the second web part has the default name. So basically, it's not synced across different web parts in Wix. You have to go manually to change every little thing on the template. I was like, I cannot do this. Every little thing on Wix, you have to drag and drop, and you have to drag and drop at every single portion. It's not seamless. So I came across AI-powered web creation. I was like, there's got to be an easy way to do this. We cannot spend months and months just to build a website in AI era. Because I actually spent 6 months trying to get a website up and running, which I didn't even like back then. So I found that this is the website I built literally in 2 hours that day when I was tired of all the things I have tried. And I'm going to quickly show you all what it looks like. I think I have it up here already. So this is the website I built using Lovable, as you can see. And I have a chatbot here. You can enter your email to subscribe, the contact form, contact information, and all this information goes to a database. Services, team, and it's all linked. And Very Wallet is a product which I'm building. So now, let's go and build a website today. Are you guys ready? Yeah. Okay, let's build one. So before we go and build a site, we all need to come up with our billion-dollar unicorn startup name. Can you all give me a name? Name of the company. Yeah, a unicorn, billion-dollar startup we are building here. Do we have any startup founder here in the room? It's fine. Okay. Do you want to give a name?
Premier Connect.
Premier Connect? Okay, that's a good name. Okay. Is there a slogan or vision statement? No? It's fine. Okay, let's build a dream team. So what's your name?
Dimitri.
Dimitri? Can you help me spell it, please?
D-E-M-E-T-R-I.
Okay, thank you, Dimitri. Any aspiring CTO in-house tonight? Okay, your name, please. Bruno. Okay. And you know what? I have a shorter version too. No, that's fine. I will keep this one. Bruno is the CTO. I'm looking for a chief marketing officer. Chief marketing officer, not cheap. Pretty expensive.
Fractional marketing officer. How's that?
Okay. Let's do fractional. Sorry, I'm tapping with one hand, so it's gonna be all. Okay, fractional's chief marketing officer is Sharon. I'm looking for a chief financial officer. Do we have a chief financial officer here? Anybody?
Just do Chris.
Chris? Okay, cool. And who's gonna be our UX lead? I'm gonna put you, Nabia. Okay. Okay, all right. So we have our dream team ready. We have our startup name ready. And what are we building? What's the product?
It's AI solutions for local businesses.
And what are the 3 features? Like all one.
In like one sentence.
Or you can give me 3 too, if that's easier.
Let's go with 3.
Okay.
Inbound calling agents.
I'm gonna put the mic down.
Perfect.
Still? Okay, inbound.
Scheduling.
What is that? What is inbound scheduling?
Intake, like
Yes.
doctor's office intake.
Intake scheduling inbound.
Inbound scheduling?
I
What
remember
else?
your tool.
That's it? Is that the product?
Let's keep it simple. Yeah.
Okay, inbound scheduling. Anyone else has any other product for their AI solution for local business? Any other product you want to add to the pipeline that's your billion-dollar startup? No? Okay. How much are you going to charge?
Let's say a monthly subscription. Let's say $500.
Okay, I think let's keep it this much. So, and I want to point out one thing here. I had that prompt ready for you guys to save time. site and you don't even know what to ask Lovable, you can use ChatGPT or Claude to build your prompt. So I just simply went and I asked ChatGPT to give me a prompt. So you can leverage LLM to do a prompt engineering for you. And once you have a prompt ready, you can use meta prompting. Basically, you can ask, hey, can you review my prompt? Is there something I'm missing? Oh, so sorry. I apologize. I'm going to repeat. So when you have your prompt ready, so basically what I did here is I used ChatGPT to give me a prompt. Because sometimes when we write prompts, we miss the information, correct? So you can ask ChatGPT, help me write or help me craft a prompt. Once the prompt is there, you can do a meta prompting, where you can say, hey, can you review my prompt and suggest if I'm missing something, or suggest any improvements, or should I know something, or can you tell me about my competition? All of those questions you can ask. So you can just use it as your peer or your brainstorming partner when you are doing prompting. Okay, so I am going to grab this prompt. Now we are going to go to lovable.dev. I'm signed in here already. This is the interface looks like. And we are going to build the site. And what it does while it's building, it's coding for us, I can show you the other projects which I have here ready, is you can, in the preview, you can see the code also. If you are like nerd, you want to like really go and see. But this is the front end. You can click on publish. When you publish, Lovable will create a publishing website address for you. So if you click on it, your website is ready for you until you don't even have a domain configured. So at least you have a prototype to show for yourself, to your customers, if you are doing a MVP. And it is a working prototype. It's not just front end. And I'm going to show you. So what you can do, you click on custom domain. And you can connect domain here as well. And it's very seamless. You just click on domain, click on continue, you give your domain name. And when you do continue, it will detect who is your DNS provider. So let me quickly show you without the risk of messing up my current integration. Let's see. It analyzed my domain. It identified I have it on GoDaddy. And then when I click on it, it will ask me to sign in on GoDaddy. And then it takes a few hours for it to sync up, create all the DNS records, and then boom, your website is ready. That's all it took me to get my first working prototype working. Yeah. So I'm going to do yes, leave. And we are going to do is, let's make a change on this website while we have our unicorn working. I'm going to add a picture as a attach photos. You're gonna see all my pictures. Sorry, guys. I should have saved. I'm just adding my own picture as a second member of the team here. While I does it, we'll see what's the status of our Lovable website. Look at this. Premier Connect. Simplify your business with AI. Team. All the team members are here. Products. Okay. And now we're going to click on publish. And this is your website, Dimitri. That's your company. Yeah. What's the CTO name? I'm going to say Sharon for now. Okay. Any questions so far? Are we good? Yes. What? It is pretty responsive. Yeah, I mean, you can go to sparkstorm.ai on your phone and you'll see it. And one thing is that I've been using this. I don't create websites using any of the platforms anymore. I have another company. Yeah, just built it here in minutes. Like, yeah. So let me show you how it, yeah, very good question. It shows you the mobile look also. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you can see how it looks on a phone, the look and feel of your website by these. Then I think one is desktop version, and the third one is this is iPad version of the same website. So you can get a feel for it. If you want to move things around, you can do that right here. But I really like about Lovable is automatically optimized for different platforms, the way they built it. And let's see where I stand. So if I go to Google and if I search Sparkstorm AI, I come the first. So it's SEO optimized as well automatically. I didn't do much to it to bring it up in the search results. So, yes, I think you had a question. I'm sorry.
You kind of already answered it. My initial question was, besides it being so seamless,
Uh-huh.
what do you really love about Lovable?
I can just talk to it. So, okay, I don't have to tell developer how to spell S capital or camel case in my Sparkstorm AI anymore, or I like these colors. Because right now I'm building my healthcare app and I'm working with developers and I have to actually tell them, hey, I don't like black whole screen black. Can you make it light? Like, I can just talk to Lovable and make all the changes. So there's the middleman, the project manager has gone, like there's a joke about it that you give requirements and the product that gets built is completely different than the actual requirements. So I can just directly talk to it and it just brings my vision on the computer. So that's what I like about it so far.
A lot easier to put what's in here inside your head.
On the
Visible.
visible, but you can see, yes.
What's one thing that you, not a hardship, but have found maybe as a little roadblock?
Roadblock. Sometimes Lovable can be tricky when you're doing debugging. Debugging in prompting is hard sometimes. I keep on telling remove this button and it wouldn't do it for me. So I have to go in code. So it does get glitchy sometimes. Be careful. Like I kept on telling, can you delete this button? And it wouldn't do it. It will say I did it, but it wouldn't do it.
So can I ask a follow-up to that? So to what extent can you actually prompt it with specificity around the layout, for example? Can you tell it, hey, look, this thing, I want it to be thinner, or I want to move this left and right. Does it follow that or no?
It does follow. And if it's not following, you can improve your prompt. So it happened to me a couple times that like I was what happened is my Sparkstorm AI was hosted on currently, it was hosted on Netlify originally, and now I moved it for direct integration because now Lovable offers direct integration, so I don't have to pay for a hosting provider unless I need to manage my code on Netlify. And I had to go through, it was a nightmare. It took me 2 days to sort that problem out because the DNS records were in one platform and then I need to move that DNS records into another platform, the CNAME records and the certification authority I need to change, all that. So it was a very detailed debugging I did using prompting. And to me to even figure it out how to troubleshoot, because I didn't know, what? Oh, sorry, this slides. Yeah, I didn't know what to look for. So it even helped me, what should I look for? It even gave me steps, do a NS lookup of Sparkstorm AI to find out it even maps to an IP address or not the basics, which I forgot because I used to do it in my previous life, the network engineering. Yeah, so that was the debugging. Yes, go ahead.
Does it only do kind of visual website, or can you also create something that looks more like an enterprise applications where you can, let's say, create a CRM?
I have not created a full-blown CRM, but I have a database connected to it, the Superbase database. So if you go here to the website, if you enter the information in the form or even your email, it goes to a database. So we are collecting information, and I will show you the database in a minute. but it gets saved in the database. So if you do want to build a lightweight CRM, you should be able to. Any other questions? Go ahead.
So how do we do the customization if we want to upload our own pictures, our own product details, and things like that?
Just talk to it. That's it.
We can. Is there like?
I think, let me show you here. I think I was doing it, but then we got sidetracked. Sorry, ignore. So basically what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to add one more picture so you guys can see that you just talk to it. I just said, add another team member as a CTO under our team section and provided a picture. So it's doing it right now. And that's it, you just have to talk to it. So if you notice, the very first website we built, we first crafted a prompt together. We wrote down the name of the company, we had the team members, we provided that information to the Lovable, and then Lovable came up with that site, right? This one, the Premier Connect? This one? We just talked to it, right? The only thing we did for this whole big website was just this one prompt. Create a modern startup style website, that's all we did. And then you click on publish and you just publish. So now this is the URL you have. But if you have a domain, you click on custom domain. And I have connected it with GoDaddy. I think another domain provider is Namecheap. I've got a very cheap domain I just wanted to test. You can connect that as well. So I've tested with 2 different DNS providers and it's working pretty fine for me. And this feature bypassed having a hosting provider, because originally I used to host my website on Netlify, but now that's not needed anymore either. Go ahead.
When you went to the actual website presentation, since we only gave it the one prompt, what does it look like when I go and try to schedule a demo, since I haven't connected it through any webhooks, my CRM, or my calendars?
So you want to do more integration to your website?
Do you just have to add those through another prompt?
Exactly. You just keep talking to it. Yes. And I think for you, let's say you're doing an API call. So, but you have to have an understanding of the underlying architecture. That's why we say that a person who has no idea of application layers, right? You know, like an application has a front end, a database, and a back end. You have to understand the architecture of it. So what I was trying to do is I was trying to build the Google single sign-on. So you cannot just talk to it in that scenario, because you have to go to Google Admin Console, create your secret and a client secret and a client key that you will provide to Lovable to make that connection for single sign-on. So you cannot just talk to it. You have to understand what pieces of information you need. So only front-end level you can talk to it, but the back-end you need to do some more work. Yes. It's there. Yeah. It shows me, see, 1 visitor on the Premier Connect. That's probably me. 29 visitors. So yeah. I have another website I'll show you. Let's go to this one. Yeah. See, 122 visitors. Yeah, so it gives you the visitor count, and you can go deeper into it. So then we do the connection with the Superbase, the database. There you can have more, the count and the clicks and all that. Okay, so we had to go back to the editing. Look at that. I think somebody was asking me if we have to make changes. If you notice, I just made change. Go ahead.
Will it talk to will it do the scripting to create the database objects? Will Lovable do that for you, or do you need to do that work in the back end yourself and then tell it how to connect?
Partly. So the answer is yes and no.
Okay.
Some connections you have to do yourself, like you have to tell Lovable to talk to which table in your database. That part you have to do. But once it's connected, then Lovable can script it for you.
Okay, and will it create the tables for me if you're asking?
Yeah,
So
so
it
the
can create
master
the
database, yeah, master database needs to be connected by us, and then it will create the tables for you in the database. Yeah.
And you're doing that
Yeah.
Lovable's talking to Supabase.
Right,
Yeah.
this one, yeah.
So I'm going to just publish it.
Is hosting free?
No, it wasn't. So that's what I said. Earlier, I was using Netlify as a hosting provider. So that was around $20 a month. But now I removed that middleman, and now I'm directly connecting to my DNS provider, my domain provider, which is GoDaddy. So I'll show you again. So if you click on this custom domain, you just enter your domain name, and then it will identify who is your hosting provider. I'll go through it a minute, one more time for you. So I just want to, yes, go ahead.
Is Lovable the host, taking the role of the host at that point? So the domain provider is GoDaddy. Lovable is your host.
Yeah, lightweight host.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they built it whole within themselves. So if you notice, it's live now. I talked to my change. I added another picture here. And if you go to sparkstorm.ai, there are 2 pictures here. One is Sharon, one is Noopur. Cool. So that was a live change. You were asking, like, how do we make a change after one prompt? That's how you do it. And any other questions? Yes.
If you have an existing repo on Git, can you upload that here and make changes?
I have not done that. I would like to explore it. But yes, give it a shot. If it has, I think the whole 3 layers, the presentation, the React, is it in React, your GitHub repo? Yeah, so just try importing if it's possible. Yeah, should do it. Yes.
On that, what I've tried is I can look at my website that I like, take a screenshot of that, and then paste it in.
Yes, yes.
So, by the way, if you want to use your OpenAI API,
Mm-hmm.
and you have the secret key and all that stuff, how do you make sure that it's not going to be exposed in the code?
That part I don't know yet. I just provided the API key to make the connection. But yeah, I have not thought about it. Okay, yes, I have an answer. So what happens is you can tell Lovable to do a security review for you. It suggests you fixes, and you just implement those fixes. Yeah, yeah. So, yes, sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, but you have to provide your API key in the prompt.
I did, yes. You have to provide the API key here. But you can have Lovable do a security review. It will give you all the vulnerabilities and the fixes, and you just approve them. You cannot just, it doesn't do it automatically for you. It asks you which one you're approving, which you're not, and you can just approve that. Yes, sir.
On that note, I think they released something 2 days ago, maybe 3 days ago, that allows you to securely add in AI features without having to pay certain connectors. So
Okay,
they've
good to know.
solved that.
Okay, and how do they do that?
I think it's called Lovable Cloud. I can't remember exactly what it is, but they released basically hosted databases and then hosted AI features to allow you to not have to add in your API keys for your database or I haven't used it personally.
Okay.
But it was their big release they did. I think it was 2 days ago.
Okay, yeah, I think I did notice that Supabase is a cloud now, like they were saying that. But yeah, I want to explore how they do the OpenAI API connection.
I'm paranoid because I teach AI security. So every time you put something in that prompt, it goes to LLM. So technically, you don't want to put any PII or any secrets or IP. And so I'm glad to hear that they're providing a kind of a backdoor
On that note,
mechanism.
you also could just manually open the environment file and add it yourself.
That's right.
And access the code.
That's right. But then again, they don't teach that, so everybody's just like pumping.
Yeah. You don't want that in there, yeah.
That's good to know, yes.
Does Lovable create an application that's not a website, just like a program to do things, or is it only creating websites?
Lovable is a front end. It's really good for front end prototypes right now, not a full blown back end solution. It's not there yet. They're still working on it. They have a lot of integrations. There's a whole list if you go to the website. But like if I want to build a mobile app, it won't be able to do that.
Lovable creates a placeholder and you just paste it in. That way you don't put it in.
So what about Gamma?
Yeah, we'll go there. Do we have time? Oh, we are at 7:37. Okay, I'll speak faster, I guess. All right. So, are we good with Lovable? Any questions before we move to Gamma?
I'm so sorry, but were you going to show the API integration in Lovable or in Gamma? Or you were not going to show
I was not going to show it. Maybe next talk. We'll go deeper. Sorry. I think I have to finish the Gamma talk. But yeah, next time I can do the API integration and the database. I can quickly show you where you will go. So I think here, this is the GitHub integration. And I think that they moved it, right? It used to be here, the Superbase. Okay. Sorry, I won't build it today because I forgot now. The Superbase integration was here. Now they moved it with the cloud. Okay, so let's move on to Gamma. What tools have you all used to build your slides? Have you used Gamma already? Yeah, you like it? Okay. What do you like about it?
Just like Lovable, you just tell it what you want, and I especially love going and generating new images, stock media for the presentations, for the slides.
Okay.
You can drop in your logo, you can personalize everything, and it's pretty neat. It carries
Yeah.
brand colors and stuff.
Thank you for sharing that. So what we're going to do is we're going to build our, I like about Gamma is you never start your PowerPoint decks with blank page anymore. No more blank pages. You will always have content in your deck. You're never like have the writer's block. What should I write? Because I spent 6 months thinking when I was preparing for my pitch deck for my startup. And they will ask, do you have decks? It's like, no. Because I was always in that thinking, what should I put on the deck? What does VCs want to see on the deck? But yes, with Gamma, you don't have to worry about empty slide deck. So we're going to create a prompt for Gamma. Create a 10-slide PowerPoint pitch for our Premier Connect, right? I'm going to leave the rest like that for now. Does anyone want to add anything to the prompt? Looks good? Anything fancy? Any wish list?
Financials? You have regulatory, but you have just maybe a chart for
Financials? Okay. Anything else? Good? Okay. So we are going to go to gamma.app. Just want to make sure you guys, you click on create new, click on, you have multiple options here. If you have a slide deck, which is ugly in Google Slides, PowerPoint deck, you can import it. I do that all the time. If you don't have it, you click on paste in text. You paste your prompt. I'm going to select presentation. And I'm choosing the first option. You can pick up whichever you like do you want to summarize or not? And it will create the Gamma slides for us. While it does that, let's go back to the presentation. So basically what you can do is you can embed your code as well. As you can see here, it tells you that you can embed your music, your videos. If you have anything you want to put on the slide, you can do that. Command Z to undo anything. So little tricks which you have learned in PowerPoint deck or Google Slides, they work here as well. And we are here, we're pasting and texting. So let's go back. Generate. I'm on this. Hold on, am I logged in with the right account? That's another question I need to ask myself. Go back. No, I have a paid account. I forgot which email I had paid account with. looks like a paid account. Generate. Yeah, it's not giving me a prompt to upgrade, so this is the right one. Any questions in the meantime? Yes.
You have your own images and you wanted to embed them into the deck. How do you do that?
You can do that as well. Let me go back to this. Yeah, there's an option to just import. I don't want to lose this, and I'm going to lose both together, I guess.
My biggest challenge with Gamma is even though you give it the size that you want, which is like a regular slide 16 by 9, it almost always overflows. Like some slides will always
Yes.
overflow, and then you just spend double the amount of time just resizing everything. And the text sometimes is just too small. Even when I make it large, it still is not large enough, and it just leaves a lot of negative space on the slide. So I guess those are just some kinks in the app.
Correct. That's why you have to learn like all those little things with the drag and drop, and yeah, so it's just really good to have something to start with, but if you need extremely personalized, you have to go and change. That's why AI cannot replace all the slide decks. You have to have human in the loop. That I totally agree. I felt that too. But so far I liked it. Like if you click on present, even if it's longer, the presentation mode actually lets you, like scroll through it. So this is our Premier Connect slide deck ready. But even if it's longer, I mean, I was able to like scroll up and down with it. So for me, I was okay. I was not that picky about it.
Animation or kind of like those smart, Prezi-like effect where you can click on things, zooms ins and outs.
I have not done that part yet, the animation part yet. Right now, I have just gotten far to have the content and make the slides based on the content and change these images if I don't like the images, or if I have like what I did for our Gamma, like this one. These slides for today's was done using Gamma. I just went and changed this picture, me and Sharon, or this slide I added like as a blank slide to put that picture. Yeah, I mean, you have to play with it to figure out what works for you, what doesn't work for you. So let's go back to our presentation. So we started from blank. So you can you can just type gamma.new and it takes you to the page where you are going to paste or import your existing slide deck to make a change. You can generate images as well. So there's a little thing here, this one. You can edit the card using this card styling here, and I think this is our images. So this is where you can upload your image, you can generate your image as your whole image here on this.
One slide at a time when you try to insert image.
Yeah, one slide at a time, yeah. Like it generates all of them automatically, which we just saw. That it gave us like, and I was very like fast in generating the slides. So when you're generating the slides, you can actually give it an information. I only want 5 slides. I want 10 slides. I want to preserve the content. I don't want you to replace the content, or I want you to expand on the content. So you can be very precise and very specific on your instructions, and then it will follow through. So it's all about prompt engineering at that point and giving it the right context. And yeah, I think these two are really good. Like it lets you style, it lets you change the content of the slide. That has helped me quite a bit whenever I needed to. Drag and drop, we can move around.
Can you do global styling? So if your text is too small across all slides?
Global styling. Yeah, I think, let's see if we can do here. We can change the theme, but I have not, like, if that's what you mean by the global styling, the theme?
Just say that the text is you feel like the text is too small across the entire presentation. Do you have to go to each slide, or can you do it on a global scale?
You can do it on a global scale.
You can? Okay.
You can, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Where do you do that?
So where you see the agent on top right, next to the present, that's where you can basically chat with the agent to make a global
There's not another
No,
not,
it's like a conversational interface.
I got you.
So there's no button to do it, just the agent? Okay.
You tell the agent what you want changed.
Yeah, got it.
And I think that those are the little tricks, like if you type /menu, it gives you all the options.
Oh.
Yeah. It's just little, you'll get used to it when you're using it too much, yes.
Can you show an example of where you take an old slide that's ugly and then dump it in? And
Yeah, let's do that. That's a good question. If I find slides. Mm. Yeah, these are pretty ugly, right?
can you scroll down?
Yeah, these are the only pages. Yeah. Yeah, as you can see, this was what I had when I built website for today. Literally, links. Let me see if I have something uglier than this. Yeah, I actually built my pitch deck with this slide as well. So what I did is I had Claude read all my product information. So Claude has a computer code. So I connected my Claude to my Google Drive. It read all the information because, like I said, I was having the writer's block. I couldn't write down the information on the slides because it was too much information, and I didn't know what needs to go on slide and what doesn't. So Claude read for me and gave me this format of slides. It gave me the things that needed to go on the slide after reading and full analysis. So I had this slide, and then we will upload the slide to Gamma to make it fancy. Let's do that. Which one I'm gonna do? Let's do PDF.
While you were doing that, does it also take the notes, slide notes?
I have not tried that. The speaker notes you mentioned? Let's see. Import file. Okay, I need to go to my paid version tab. This one. Create new, import file, import file. Let's do this while we will continue. Okay, and we will give it instructions that please prepare speaker notes as well. Additional, we prepare add speaker notes as well.
The output after you uploaded your presentation, so it created an outline of your whole presentation.
Correct.
I see.
I uploaded the PDF if you notice. Remember, like I exported it as a PDF. And because you asked,
It wasn't looking at your old slides visualization and make a decision based on that old visualization. It's just looking at your textual content and then start fresh with that.
correct. You can, like if you do import from slides, right now I did PDF and my PDF only had text. Because if you notice, the very first slide I showed you had images as well. If you remember, let's go here in a minute. These images, if you remember, this image was on my slide deck. So it did import over from there to here. It does recognize images as well, and the ones which are needed will be imported. It's not just text. Okay? So we're generating 10 cards. Any other instructions, anybody? No, nothing? Okay. AI image model, yeah, that's there already.
Does it do transitions?
Transitions in,
Between slides?
okay, let's ask. Add animation.
There you go.
Think you want to say animation
Bells and whistles?
You want to say animation between.
What do you want to add?
You want to say animation between slides, so it's fading,
animations and transitions.
transition, yeah.
Okay. There's power in learning together, for sure. It wouldn't come to me. Thank you. I'm learning a lot today.
I noticed it does websites too, Gamma, but is it a watered down version of what Lovable is capable of? Do we know? Does anybody know?
So I like Gamma for landing pages
Yeah.
because landing page is just one page.
Yeah.
So you can just put your whole information in a pitch deck and just publish it, and there's your but multiple pages, Lovable. If you're just building one page, landing page, the CTA, then you can do Gamma. Okay, so let's present.
Yeah,
There are transitions, yeah.
That wasn't there before
Nope,
in your previous.
nope, I don't think so. It had a little bit of effects, like, you know, like, how do I say it? Like, it's not present button here. Like, there's one feel to it, like, it pops the image. See, there's some feel to it for sure. Yeah.
That's animation. Transition is usually when they kind of like flip over the slide.
Yeah,
Slide to slide.
Okay.
that's all, yeah.
Yeah, maybe we can look into that. Like,
I mean, I'm not, I just wanted to see if it could do animate, that, what we just saw, yeah, I think, yeah.
that does the job, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can probably play prompt to animation and see how well that does it. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay. Any other wish list? We are at time, 7:54.
Well, we talked
Okay.
10 minutes.
Okay.
Questions?
I think I'm curious if there's a scenario where I can just have a bunch of like 100 images and text beside it so that it can generate those exact configuration in bulk.
So what's the ask? You have a PDF with images and text?
Right, so earlier you said that you can generate it, and then if you have an image, custom image you want to generate, you would have to go slide by slide. In this case, I already know I have 100 slides, 50% of them have specific images, and I would like to be able to do that in bulk, as opposed to one slide at a time.
You can do that.
There's a way to do that.
So I didn't do 100, but I did 2 or 3 slides I showed you for a current presentation. I had my raw version of slides where I have the images. So it imported those images for those specific slides for me. Yeah. Yeah, so it's doable.
It will though, I mean, in fairness, it starts screwing up after 15, 20 slides. So I tried working on a 65 deck slide presentation, but it doesn't really keep up. So you want to, I then broke it down into 3 of them, 20 each, and then it was okay and consistent, but with more slides, it was too much data for it to work really.
In this case, my scenario is I haven't even created the original deck, and I wanted to create decks with a set of images that I just collected.
Yeah, so think of it as like a software. You don't build a whole software together, right? You build small, one feature, then you build on the second feature and the third feature. So just take that approach, because if you're going to tell AI has 60 slides at once, yes, it's going to get confused, and it needs a lot of context. Yes.
I have a question. So all the images which it is generating right now, I'm assuming it is all brand new images, right? So there is no, or if it is using some of the images from the website or some other place, does it give the source to that, or is it completely brand new in the world? First time it is getting generated.
I don't know if it's brand new or not, but I do know it's a prompt to image. So it's AI generating the image based on the prompt you have provided for your specific use case. So, and I have not seen AI creating similar images. It's always like, even if I'm trying to sometimes purposely edit existing image, it always gives me a third brand new image. So I think my answer will be it's new every single time, but I could be wrong. Yeah. Yes.
What is the difference on the tiers that you have? You know how you have purchase and extra ones. Is there a difference of like maybe the capability?
It's sharing with the team. So like I I'm building an AI course, so I had to share my slide deck with her. So I had to upgrade it to another tier so she can edit with me at the same time. So those are the different tiers. So if you have more team members, if you need more workspace collaboration features, then you need those different tiers.
Okay, so but there's no really difference of like using the website per person than it is like, oh, you have to unlock a new feature that can be more.
I don't, there's more like, I think the watermark will go away. Some those basic, the free ones has a little bit hard, like some fewer controls, more bells and whistles, I would say, yeah. Any other questions?
You did, so you showed us a website, you showed us the deck. At this stage, now it's been almost 6 months or so since the tools come out. What do you feel is missing? Is, do you have a magic wand, or if outside of these tools and the type of work that you do day to day, what do you find that you're still struggling with, or perhaps features that you're finding yourself wishing they would release?
Right now, I'm struggling with building a mobile app. I want to build my mobile app myself. I think that's what like. I know they're saying there's a full stack development code editors out there, like Bolt. Bolt builds a mobile app, and then you can have it, on a test simulator. But I haven't had luck with that. So that's what I'm missing right now. This is a front end application, a web application, right? Lovable. But building a full stack solution, or I think someone was mentioning build a full CRM solution. That's what I think we're missing. And yeah, and I think we have to have that back-end knowledge, because if you are a full stack developer, I know it all seems that we're just talking to AI right now, but we still need to have the understanding of all the pieces that involve in a software. And like for a mobile app, there's so many moving parts to it. It's not just front end or not back end. Like I have to connect it to a RAG database. I have to have a vector database. So all those things, and then how am I going to provide the API to my different features I want to add to my app? So that is the challenge I'm facing right now in my day-to-day.
So you're saying those have not been accomplished yet with Lovable to connect to the RAG?
No, Lovable is usually like front end. Yeah, I cannot build a mobile app here, or even a full-blown web app. Like I want to connect my web app to a vector database or a RAG model, and then do the summarization using Gemini, or do optical character. So it does optical character recognition really well. But if I want to build my full-blown healthcare web app, I didn't have that luck yet, and maybe I have to probably spend more time to understand it. But that will be my next venture. Build mobile apps ourselves. At least we sorted out building websites, building landing pages. We all can do it ourselves now. That part is solved.
So there's a great resource for that called Roark, R-O-R-K.
Uh-huh.
That's for building iPhone, iOS mobile apps and deploying on the Apple Store.
Okay, but is it not going to work for Android?
Not yet. They've launched iOS first,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and maybe it will come for Android in some time.
RORK?
Yep.
Work is the state of the art for app development right now.
Yep.
It's by far and away the best.
Oh, really? But my problem is, if I'm a startup founder, I don't want to build something for one platform. Like, I don't want to go through the pain of building something for iOS and won't work on Android.
True, but like everything launches iOS first if it's US made.
Uh-huh.
Because 90% of the phone users here are iOS.
Uh-huh.
And then it's only when you go outside of the US that you start thinking about Android. So
Yeah, but I'm building a global app. So that's why.
Impacted by HIPAA and SOC 2 compliance. That's no one's going to be able to solve that for you in there. Like to build a stack
Mm-hmm.
that's compliant with those things.
Mm-hmm.
You can help your developers help you with these tools.
Mm-hmm.
But to build the entire stack in a compliant fashion for enterprise solutions.
Then you have to do it yourself, right? Yeah.
I mean, I'm building this apps right now. We're trying to use AI as much as possible. It's just
But you have to go through, yeah.
impossible.
Yeah.
Like you need people.
Yeah.
Basically, it's smart enough to give you a good runway and probably cut down 30% of your cost, but you still need like at least a senior engineer and a junior engineer, full stack senior engineer to be able to do all this.
Yeah.
You mentioned Bolt. Bolt has
Bolt says, yeah, that they can build an app, but I didn't have the luck.
They all say that. But then in the end, if you're going to build something complicated, you need an engineer. I mean, I know that.
Ye-
I mean, everybody, I see them promoting it. Build, oh, people need to code. And I'm like,
No, you still need to code.
Once you pitch and they start going through your stack, they'll
Exactly, exactly.
they'll just fall.
You have to put all the security in place. Yeah, you can't just, yeah. Yes.
Yeah, so following that, to the case with Lovable, like let's say you built a website there and then you discover you know you have more complexity or more security or something like that. Can you move it then to a different CMS, a different, or is it?
Repeat the question. The back end you want to move, or the front end?
This is where full transparency. I'm a marketer, not a developer.
Okay. So this will sync to the, so if you notice I was showing you the preview, the code, so it's all coded. So you have the code in your code repo. You can take your code and host it somewhere else. I'm not sure like what are the bells and whistles will miss something. You may have to fix certain features, but your code stays with you. You just sync it to your GitHub repo and then that's yours. So you don't lose your code. Yeah. Any other questions? Okay, cool. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for being a good audience tonight.
Who needs parking? Anybody? Parking on?
How can we reach you?
Hello, everyone. My name is Noopur Gupta. You can find me on LinkedIn. And please, if you like my presentation, please share and support my work.
What I want to do is I want to do the design and export it to a project and then import it into
To create a web app.
No, then I can tie it in my database, right? So I've got a database I built to push it. And what work you need from me is build the actual application. So this get that database access stuff in.
I have my LinkedIn up here, so if you want to connect with me.
That last mile, then I can do with real engineering.
If you have a working web app, there's services where you basically you can take that web app and containerize it into a mobile cloud.
Yeah. Yes, but that assumes that, yeah, that assumes that what you've got on the web is going to be identically to how you want to design it.
Mobile.
Yeah, right now my app, you can get to it using a mobile browser. You know, it's great. The tools you can conform your website to.
Yeah, it's responsive.
But most mobile apps are completely unstructured, framework and all that kind of stuff.
And that, so a mobile app will probably be 80% mobile, which is one reason why
Yeah.
for the mobile aspect of mobile responsiveness is high level. Basically,
Yeah.
is awesome.
There is.
See y'all again.
How's your app going?
It's great. I got my website published and just been trying to film some demos and
Yep.
call and do outreach, which form outreach is a little different. Honestly, I've got a little better luck if I'm just cold calling.
Are you calling ophthalmologists?
Yeah, just calling the receptionist, and I was unclear with one once and she kind of went off on me, maybe a good 30 seconds. I like to keep it really personal with our clients or people. Like, we just don't like to feed them bots. I don't really, I don't want to have the struggle as the mindset.
Yeah, they're not there. They're not there. But they'll figure out what you want a year from now.
Yeah, a month from now.
Or a month from now.
And especially, Hunter, the Lovable cloud
Yeah.
seems like a merge of the back end and the front end. I've used Rapid, which is similar to Lovable, but Lovable's a little bit easier.
Yeah.
There's a prompt or maybe like a prompt or so, but the API keys are really what matters.
Yeah, I've even thrown into an environment call and not have it says you don't need to putting it in a prompt for paper because that's when if you're connected. I assume Lovable gives you options what LLMs you use. I don't know.
I've been trying to use a little bit more Grok.
Really?
I feel like
Is it?
he's got something in his bag recently. He's gonna be coming out with.
I do Claude and the Brazos regular keys. Today was great. I'm ready to go to my advice. That's my site. And I just published the very important enterprise vibe coder, my vibe coder buttons. Tried to get other things, but it's all been several months ago. So I just published on database enterprise knowledge in the blog. That's the new idea.
Feeding the dragon.
Yes.
Vibe coder, the recipe for enterprise.
The dragon is the way it is. About the dragon. This is about how you coordinate different regulations. The challenge is using AI
There's issues with the code.
Within
Jason is deterministic, and you're playing with the non-deterministic technology.
But that's what my fishing app does now.
Yeah, so you end up
Actually, but you have to use a specific model.
well, you generate a certain text format, and then you use JavaScript to so go back to the first one. Then you use JavaScript to actually form the JSON.
You want to use
So the AI creates just basic text that you know is not going to because the issue with JSON is it's got brackets, things, commas, you know, and it's
My vibe coder
so
does
it's cool
this.
about this.
Sorry, you can talk to the time sheet.
What feature was it?
Go to the blog.
Send me a message of just, I will send you the link
And I got a bunch of blog posts up there. So the first one is the one that's interesting that I was going to share.
Oh, okay.
So click on that.
But it's not quite.
So I wrote a paper on this, working with a guy working, I didn't publish it on this one, but that paper was generating 6 other papers.
Oh, really?
So I had the framework for the 6 other papers generated on Claude, and then I took that output and I put it on Grok.
Okay. Yeah.
And so now I'm having Grok write each individual paper, and then going back to Claude is doing cleanup. And I'm getting my papers.
She looks like a good fit.
You got a problem, you got to know.
I've been giving ChatGPT a chance, and then I like, I'm always testing, you know, his help. Some days, I mean, it's not even consistent. You can call it something days I'll answer the same thing until I'll stop and restart what I was doing the next day. And I always talk about it. I keep my comments and I'll copy and paste it.
Claude has a different Claude, they've added a memory to it. So they're doing something over here, and you go over here and try to do something else.
If you start with a completely new, because then I guess the prior prompts, remember, even if you didn't add more context,
There's a memory section you have to go to find out what's in your memory. Because I put I have a common that I use just and this is what I do, etc. That sets the stage. I don't have that. Like Claude downgrading for like
Oh.
maybe his real estate, so I don't know.
Yeah. I wonder if the contact. Yeah.
Well, if you're not doing a lot of like, so you added more like to okay, that's point, like obviously because there's a lot of data and like these facilities. That really is just throw it up versus like So I'm in transitioning into school, but probably by spring. I feel good for that. Yeah, just
I have my own office. It's in an office park, and sometimes
You see the same stuff every
well, yeah, and sometimes there's a lot of distractions. Sometimes I just need to change my environment. Or it'd be great to have somebody doing something similar to what I'm doing to talk to.
It's amazing.
So, and I don't want to pay for my office and then pay for this place too. So, I want to come for a little while until I get either my other places up lease or whatever. So I was curious. Hell, I
Go from here on this event to go
Yeah.
too far for me.
Oh, yeah.
I know.
Oh, yeah. Don't forget parking, guys.
But they still don't have the eye. They still don't, and they still don't know. I mean, there is. You gotta have the eye, you have the understanding and everything.
Sometimes I just need to change the scene. Yeah, that's what, yeah. So like, just coming here. I don't know, the idea, the light bulbs are like crazy. Just new ideas. Tuesdays on the 5th, come up here and so it's that other presentation. Sucks the hell out of me. I need to get a Mac.
Hey, wonderful presentation. Thank you so much. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for sharing it. Great job.
But then it usually just sits there.
Yeah, lots of, I mean, I had
As I was saying, that particular paper is the initial core paper. Then I went to Claude and said, okay, based on this, I want detailed information. It's basically a position paper is what is out in the internet. And so I want specific papers that focus on actual implementation for each of the 5 areas. What do you do specifically? What's the process? Who needs to do what? Et cetera, et cetera.
What to do next?
Yeah, and so I went to Claude and I said, here's this, here's what I want in detail, and it's bam, including all the references. I took that and went over to Grok. Okay. Grok, here it is. Create 8 papers.
So I tried to respond for either JSON or the JavaScript.
We'd love to just, let's catch up.
I'm just about done
all my
engineering
Grok, I use it all because I think they're, what you want, what you have is it LLM or AI. Claude's been trained a certain way, so it knows a certain way, right? Grok has been trained a different way. It knows a certain amount. What you're doing is you're cross-site section.
Grok trained on live data too, Twitter and everything, and whereas some of the other models, you have to add like web search or something. Capability to Or like,
It almost has a deep research function implemented into
But-
like latest news.
yeah, latest news stuff. Or like let's say, there's an upgrade to Superbase or something, and it, like I'll ask for a instructions on where do I go change the setting or something. It gives me instructions from like 3 or 4 versions. Maybe Grok might give me the latest and greatest.
Gives you like a October 2025 version.
Yeah, because the interface has changed.
Well,
Stuff like that.
you did. Is this your first?
Loading
You said this is your first this year?
It's updated. Very little faster.
Yeah, Grok is?
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna,
The interesting thing is that for whatever reason, Claude has a better, it does something about Claude. It has this unique, like, developer ability.
yeah. I trust, I trust it more.
It sounds as if I was talking to someone in my position that has already done what I'm
And
going to
so
do.
I go there first and have it do the basic framework. Then I go to Grok because what you've done is you basically built a prompt. And then you've taken it to Grok, and now Grok has a prompt. It doesn't deviate too much
It's
from
very
that
beneficial.
prompt.
Claude gives you all the bottlenecks. Where if I ask OpenAI to create me a prompt, it's going to give me the functions I included that I wanted it to, but it's going to miss out functions that, even if I ask it, I'm going to ask it, I'd love the prompt to give me 2 questions and not even consider it.
Wait, y'all do one.
Elevate
Okay,
this
okay.
prompt to the next level.
And so if I'm gonna if I'm gonna design, like on my product, there's a few things I'm working on. If I'm gonna design a new component on my product, I go to Grok first for the architecture.
Okay.
And then I go to Claude and I find it on Claude in the prompt.
Give me the code.
To the code. It'll write the code out.
Okay.
Yeah. So I get code pieces, snippets, and an overall architecture framework on Grok. You go to Claude and it starts to pretty much build it out and put components. If there's issues, you get a solution, you go back to Grok. And then once you have your basic structure and like 80% of the code, you go to Cursor. I use Cursor. And you basically add that into a file, MD file. And then you have whatever version you're using there, go review it, and then update that file.
I've been doing the same with
Okay.
GPT
And if it
Claude.
updates the file, you've got to go back, because usually like 4.1 or 4.5 is what you're using. On Cursor, you'll be using a downgrade, like 4.
Okay.
Because it's cheaper.
Yeah, the credits.
Yeah.
And
And
I'm
so,
trying,
and so you map it out, and then if it makes updates, you take that, go back to Claude, say, hey, this clown over here made changes, is it okay?
Yeah.
You'll say, yeah, oh yeah, okay, you go back. You do that 2 or 3 times,
And that's
it should
what
be
you're
done.
using with Brazos code.
That's why I do on vibe coding. And then once you have everything, then you tell, like I use Sonnet 4 on Cursor. Then you tell Sonnet 4 implement, and it'll fucking just crank it out.
We gotta go.
Yeah, I think so.
Let's meet up. Especially with
So he'll
connecting out to these businesses, we need to have a setup for these, for the updates, like you said, the back and forth. So it's updated and it's up and effective.
And then most of that's on my website and on the blog posts, but I have yet to create videos. I'm just I actually work a regular job.
Let me know how I can
So I have a
I didn't see
family.
you had an audio version if I wanted to listen to it.
No. Okay. But that's something that definitely.
Yeah. So I'd love to know. That's kind of what I'm trying to do. Down call systems. I listen to a bunch of stuff on audio, especially in my car. Like if I'm driving, I'm listening to something. Not listening to music.
Right. No,
I'm definitely going to be reading up on those because first, the visual appearances astounding. I mean, the fact that it jumped at me with the crocodile and the cheetah on the card table.
It's a dragon.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So the notion, and I thought a lot about this because I'm like, how do I communicate this? As a vibe coder, or a developer, I'm at 40 to 1, meaning for every hour I work, if I'm aligned, with all these tools, I get like 40 hours worth of work.
Nice.
So if I can do 4 to 5 hours a day, it's almost like 5 hours a day times 40. 200 hours a week. That's a man month.
Yeah.
I can crank it out to that level, which is phenomenal.
No, it's incredible.
But not a lot of people know how to do it, right? And they get stuck and they get frustrated, right? And so I've figured out these little shortcuts and stuff.
Are you
Like how do you
doing
do bug?
anything with Austin Tech Week? I think October 20th or something.
I'm going to a conference next week.
Make it.
Okay. So you'll be back just in time, but
No, it's here in town.
next week.
Yeah. It's MLS Ops / AI Gen conference or something like that. Yeah.
I'm gonna text you.
So look at
Send that over to me because I'm interested. That week I'm moving from North Austin to South Austin
Oh,
for
okay.
at least Austin Tech Week, but I'm doing it.
So the 20th, right?
I think it's the whole week. It's
Well, I'm challenged. I have to be at work.
be at more places than one.
Yeah, I need to quit. That's what I need to do.
Amen.
I need to do some things with her.
Where do you work?
Texas. Credit paper.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Right now we're revamping the whole data mart,
Ah,
which is what this latest
what
thing is
are
about.
y'all running on?
We're moving to Databricks and the Hotspot's the AI component.
Where with the legacy?
You know, well, iSeries is what we have, which is like a mainframe. And
Boy.
And then I think it's just a homegrown data warehouse.
Yep.
Maybe MS SQL. I don't know.
That's my old life.
And so the challenge is from an enterprise perspective. It's like I can talk about all this all the way down to agents.
Yeah.
So the challenge with enterprise, in terms of vibe coding, is that people when they vibe code, they assume that you can just generalize your data structure. Create me a
Hell no.
Enter.
I am.
create me a database.
I'm super anal about data structure.
Yeah.
And so that's why. Yes, that's.
And so I think we've solved the particular problem, and that's what this paper is.
Oh, really?
Yeah, is that how do we get to the point where AI can make profit? One of the things is all these companies are just running out, opening up their databases and data structures are not yet. And so with bad results, you get lawsuits, you got all sorts of regulatory problems. And so you have a process to clean up, and it's called data governance. And so this is the first piece to that. And there's AI governance, which is going to be the next part.
Were you at the Chris Cagle or Chris Daigle? What was his name? Presentation. It was amazing. It was a lot of AI governance, and they do. They do $50,000 consulting on that, just that, and it was one of the most valuable trainings I've ever been to. It was last Monday. It was a week ago Monday, and it was amazing. I think she's having him talk, and the guy, Chris, owns founded the company, and then the guy that presented was amazing, unbelievably amazing. And she has both of those guys talking separately. So I highly recommend it.
Was it here on Monday?
It was at where was that? The W. Downtown. Just had a little conference room. It was so good.
Long story short, maybe to 4 years, maybe 5 years.
Thanks for helping
years.
put all this away. I gotta make sure everything's straightened here.
Made a point of making vibe code everything. So we were going to do
I'll
data
call you
engineers.
tomorrow. Are you, or I'll
So you're
text
going to be
you.
able to build.
You could probably build
everything.
Do you think it looks clean enough?
I think so. That table is not on spot.
This is, oh, we need to put chairs. Where are the chairs? Oh, no. What the heck happened there?
Somebody moved it. I saw them.
Oh. That's not.
you. Bye.
What's his name?
Eli.
Eli to the
He'll be out
rescue.
of there.
Eli to the rescue.
Well, no, he's not to the rescue. That's his job.
He could have left.
Yeah, he could have. You gotta remember that you can't, otherwise, you know, he could have been
Yeah.
crushed to the core bones.
Right. I don't even. I think that needs to be my first point because I went to talk to him. this
Right, it
weekend.
should be your first point. When I ask people, you know, I say get the coupons or whatever. And I used to have a bunch
I've got